What's happening, everybody? Tuned in to another great episode of Bell Translations. Here, we got my boy, we got my co-host here. Go ahead and let them know what's going on.
Marlon Maxwell, what's going on, everybody? I'm happy to be here.
Yes, indeed. So, we're chopping it up. This topic here, man, is crazy because, a lot of good dudes out here that they meet a woman and they feel like, even the woman is not prepared for them. So, I wanted to discuss if today's women, and you fellas, I need y'all to advocate for us on this. But if today's women ready for a good man, if that Mr. Right that you're looking for, women, the guy that you have in your mind is the perfect fit for something that you're looking for, if he approach you, would you even know?
This sound like old jagged edge.
No, they wouldn't.
And you say no, Mike, why?
Women today.
Go ahead, let it out, play on.
Come on, so I can get
Women today just don't have no standards, really, dog. So they not really ready because no woman has like that. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, them old school values, women, I'm gonna save myself. You like, nah, women like. They standards have dropped with like the quality of men, dog. So like when they meet a real man, dog.
You just said that.
So
it's like when they meet a real man, dog. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not used to being approached that way, dog. So they don't.
They're not used to being approached they're not used to being approached that way because the real men are almost extinct.
The real men are studs.
No.
Because the real men are studs. Men are being replaced by women who want to be men. That's why.
They stepping up to the plate.
They're on the. Oh God.
If you really think about it, think about what a stud brings to the table. She dresses well.
Oh God.
She has money. And not only does she a carpet muncher, she laying that pipe every night. We're gonna lose right here.
They get the jumbo box.
They get the jumbo boxer pass.
Just reeling it back in.
No.
I don't think that women are lowering their. Well, you know what? I'll give you that. Women are lowering their standards, but look at what we're being given. I mean, you look in the work field, not a lot of men are out there. Women are the breadwinners. Women are pretty much doing everything on their own.
There's a lot of single.
Because it's not the income. How you allow to be treated, though. That has nothing to do with how
it
you
is how, because if I like certain things, I want the person who I'm with to be able to give me those, and then
that's materialistic, though.
That's not materialistic because everybody has things that they want.
It is.
No, it's not.
Because no matter how much money my girlfriend makes more than twice as much money as me.
Yes, but you're still able to contribute, right?
Exactly.
But a lot of men that we see now not working, they got real high scores in Xbox. They have a whole bunch of Jordans.
So what is your idea? What is your idea of chivalry? Like how would you want to be treated? How would you want to be treated? Because
I want the car doors open, but most
that's
of
free. That's free, though, right? That's free, though, right?
They say the best things in life are free.
That's free. So if I don't have no job and you my woman, I can still open the door for you, right?
No, if the relationship is established and you lose your job, that's my job to be there with you. But you got to know when to pick yourself up too. But going into a relationship, you can't talk to me if you don't have a job because that means you're not a planner. That means you're not executing things well. How can I build a relationship?
Well, let me just say this.
That's not serious though.
Don't tag me now.
I was gonna say one thing. When I met my wife,
Yeah.
I had just moved here to Tampa.
Yes.
I just graduated from college. I managed in retail like a year before I moved here. But when I moved here, I didn't have anything. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a driver's license. I didn't have anything.
Nothing.
I don't need you trying to me. But when I met her, there was just something different about her. When I went out, I had intentions who I can go out, who I can get. Before I met her, I had a couple chicks here and there. But when I met her, it was just something different. Right. Believe me, when I met her now, I tried to see if I was going to get something. But it was something different that night. So we went to the crib, we chilled. It wasn't Netflix and chill anything. No. Netflix and chill when he not
Right.
That's Blockbuster.
But it was really different. We actually talked. We talked all night long until the sun came up.
Yeah.
We talked about different things like goals and what you want to be in life life and what you aspire for. Do you want to have kids and all
So she
that?
said that.
Why you think that was?
Because
She went up here.
That's not my phone. But it was different though because like the man said,
I gotta be a lady tonight. I gotta be a lady.
I never had no issues with getting women or anything like that. Like all my life, I'm like, well, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like I don't know what the hell going on. But
Go ahead.
but like I say, it was something different, and she stuck with me. We ended up growing. I got a job, good job. She had a piece of job.
Was she in position though for you at that time? Like, okay, you was a good man, you had things. You know,
I was
like,
a good man then.
Okay, but
I ain't even
You
lie.
are. Let me answer that. Can I answer that,
Get me some
husband?
skills. That's what I'm trying to get. But
go ahead, Louise.
Let me answer that.
Go ahead.
He was just as much as different as I was for him. He was equally different from me because I had came out of a horrible marriage at that time. We were in our early 20s then, and so like I said to you guys before, I knew whatever relationship that I was going to get into the next time, because even after the divorce, I dated and did whatever I wanted to do, but then I went through that phase of not wanting to do nothing. Let me figure out who I am, and let me figure out what I want.
Right.
And so for the next person that comes along, and I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking whatsoever. I didn't even want to go out the night that I met him. But by the time that particular night, it was just like, okay, I'm not having sex. We're not doing nothing.
Right.
He's cool. He's a fun person to be around. So it was like more so from the day we met, we were together like every day because he was cool.
Right.
And I liked being
it
around
seems
him.
like that bitterness wore off too when you talk about
Absolutely.
getting, to getting to know yourself more. A lot of women don't take that time.
And
Absolutely.
I do
That's that
agree.
recovery.
I do agree. A lot of women
Absolutely.
are jumping from relationship to relationship, and they have so much residue on them that
Yes.
Oh,
they
yes.
don't know.
Good
what-
example.
It works for men, too, but they do have a lot of residue, and they're not able to take that stuff off. So they're bringing all that negative energy, all of the, all the tones into the relationship.
So now when that good man approached them, now it's like you kind of like Angela Bassett and Wesley Snipes, when she just sitting there at the bar just looking, thinking like ain't no good man, while he's sitting there trying to be that dude in a suit and tie. You know what I mean? Exactly.
But men have to understand
You know what?
that happens a lot. A lot of women, even a lot of men, do not go from a relationship and have a cool down period. And you have to respect where that person is at. If that's something that you don't want to deal with, then make that intention known. But a lot of men, a lot of women, get with men thinking that, okay, maybe I can fix him into whatever, and I'm not ready. I don't want to do any of that. Not fix him, but I don't want to have to deal with all that.
no, a lot of women think they can
Well,
fix
they
it.
be
dude.
giving
That's
wife,
the problem.
they be giving wife
You can
benefits.
never
Yeah.
fix no dude.
You know what I think as well, a lot of women think some things are just too good to be true. I hear a lot of women say
Absolutely.
it's too good to be true. He too good to be true.
What's wrong with him?
Even when that good man come,
Usually
it's too
come
good to be true. It's too good to be true. And then when you give him a chance, he's soft. He give me too much.
I've never ran into that.
He
I've
do too
never.
much. He too nice.
Yeah.
I think it's based on
That's me.
No, you know what that did
That's
happen.
me all day though.
Yeah,
That's me all
he's
day.
too nice. I need him to be a little rougher. I need him to.
That's honestly, that's the woman who doesn't have a clue what she wants.
Right.
That's
Right.
exactly what that is. Because when you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm not, there, like I said earlier, there's a difference between standards and preference. Preference is he's got to be dark, he's got to be tall, he's got to be handsome, he's got to look this way, he's got to be all of those things. But my standards, on the other hand, is he needs to be a man of God. He needs to take care of his business. He needs to be, like those are standards. So there's a difference. And if you don't have your standards in place as a woman,
Right.
then you gonna miss the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
You'll fall for anything.
It'll be a whole bunch of one night
Do
stands.
y'all think today's women are missing out though?
Well, I absolutely think so, but again, it falls back to her not being sure of who she is and what she wants. Because if she knows what she wants, and stop looking, don't look.
Right.
Because the more you search, the more you gonna find those ones who ain't by
Yeah,
what it
Because
is
they
that
not
you're
looking for you.
because
They
they're
for
they're
you.
not looking for you. Because it's more like you are a woman in heat.
Yeah.
And you are on the prowl for whoever, Like, I want to be
And
a
you're
wife
gonna
so
die.
bad. And know that a man who's dating with a purpose.
Yeah.
Because just as much as you going out because you want to hit that, then she just gonna give it to you, and she gonna think that because you
Maybe
made
this
this.
will.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you gotta cut that out, because if you don't cut it out, then you'll again lay up with anybody and you'll fall for whatever, or you'll marry the wrong person and you be
stuck trying to make it work.
Yeah.
But
And
it all goes back to women setting the tone for everything. Because a woman
Absolutely.
can just say, "I'm not gonna deal with this," and boom,
Yeah.
to the next one. But
But they don't.
if they try to rape,
They don't.
yeah, it does go
They're
back
coming
to
from a
how
lot
you're
of broken
raised.
homes and families, even the men. So neither one of them have standards. So both of them are lost.
But you know,
blind gonna lead
I
the
got all these
blind.
rules.
Marlon,
Yeah, go ahead.
the blind can't lead the blind.
No,
That's
and can I just say
exactly-
one more thing, and I'll be out of touch. Omar and I both had always acknowledged, and we still acknowledge to this day, that we didn't come from the ideal home. We both came from broken homes. We both came from dads who were completely absent in our life, never been taught how to save, never been taught how to do all those things of the American dream or whatever it is, you know? And so the night that we met, we both said, this is what we want. I want that ideal marriage. I want to be able to own a business one day. We talked about what we expected out of just our lives individually. And the very last comment that I made to him that night was, wouldn't it be cool if we did it together? Because we
You
both
set
had,
the tone.
we
Right,
both
right.
had the same, we had goals, we had dreams, we had all those things. But I'm like, okay, well, he got some goals. She got some goals. Let's just do them
Right.
together.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I mean, y'all have to let us know how y'all feel once more. We always say like, comment, share. I don't know if anybody else got something you want to throw some spices on that right there. But we're going to leave y'all again, man. It's Male Translations, man. Clarence Brown, Marlon Maxwell, friends and family around us, man. We just chopping it up, going in. But we're going to see y'all again. Y'all take it easy.